Let's move on to the next 1 p.m. game. New York Giants 4-7, 1-4 on the road at Miami Dolphins 5-7, 3-3 at home. We're at Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Gardens, Florida. 78 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, 8 miles per hour is the wind. Let's see what we are dealing with here. And of course, the big story right off the hop in this one is Daniel Jones, not expected to be behind center. Looks like it's Mike Glennon here. And when we mentioned that off the top, some people said maybe that's an improvement for this squad. Maybe we shouldn't take too much into it. I'm upset that I didn't get the Dolphins in time. My fault and poorly done. And Dennis Garcia explaining how he caps, and as soon as the Sunday's around, he's working on that the following week. And I think my fandom gets a little bit in the way because I have the Sunday morning show, and then as soon as the show's over, the games start, and it's hard for me to not focus on the fun of all the action that we have going on. But let's take a look at this market. So it's at 5 now at Pinnacle. Jeez, this is moving fast. This is moving fast. And it didn't move at Pinnacle to 8:22 p.m. I find that difficult to believe. Maybe it just wasn't refreshed because it was already at 4 at Bet365. Too bad. I felt like I was ahead of the market with the Dolphins team, and now I've messed this whole bet up when I could have got them at 3 easily. If I had just betted this morning. Let's see where the cash is in this game here. It's really frustrating. We have 2,597 tickets in. And this was something I looked at, too, when it was at 4, that 17% of the tickets and 42% of the cash are on the Giants, but those backers were probably expecting Daniel Jones under center. Giants coming off a 13-7 home victory over the Eagles. Game was the first for the Giants offense since Jason Garrett was fired. So Freddie Kitchens calling the plays. The offense was held to 264 yards, but they did have the ball for 32 minutes. Daniel Jones, 19 of 30, 202 yards, 1 touchdown. He also ran 9 times for 30 yards. Strained neck. Kenny Golladay caught 3 passes for 50 yards. Darius Slayton, 3 for 40. Saquon Barkley ran 13 times for 40, caught 4 passes for 13. Giants had 1 sack, 3 quarterback hits, held the Eagles to a season low in points, intercepted Jalen Hurts 3 times, one by Darnay Holmes. And Darnay Holmes left the game with a chest injury and has subsequently been placed on the injured reserve. Tate Crowder and Xavier McKinney had the other interceptions. Cornerback Adoree Jackson left the game with a quad injury, but he may be able to play this week. Guard Kyle Murphy's on the COVID list. Fullback Colin Gillespie, wide receiver Sterling Shepard, tight end Kyle Rudolph, wide receiver Kadarius Toney, tight end Caden Smith, all inactive. List is questionable this week. Dolphins coming off their 4th straight win, 33-10 at home over the Panthers. They've allowed 46 points in their past 4 games. They're now 16-7 in games played in November, December, and January. Those are Brian Flores' 3 seasons. In 3 seasons, Brian Flores, 3 seasons, 16-7. Imagine if he was coaching the Vikings. Tua 27-31 for 230 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Jalen Waddle caught 9 passes for a season-high 137 yards, 1 touchdown. He looks great. Myles Gaskin ran 16 times for 49 yards, 2 touchdowns. They've actually had a running game the last 2 weeks. Phillip Lindsay, 12 carries for 42 yards. Phillips had 3 sacks and 4 quarterback hits. They swarmed Cam Newton. 5 sacks, 11 quarterback hits, 3 interceptions, 1 each by Xavier Howard, Nick Needham, and Javon Holland. They were without safety Brandon Jones. He was held out with knee and elbow injuries. Tight end Adam Shaheen and quarterback Trill Williams were inactive and they're questionable this week. And Will Fuller and Devontae Parker are not going to be at practice tomorrow. And it sounds like they are not going to be playing on Sunday. Here we go, Bebsie, Giants, Dolphins. Take it away.
Okay, here's the play here. I love this play coming up, and some of you guys might too. You might tail me by the end of if you hear my logic, but listen, New York Giants, they fired Jason Garrett. Amazing they hired him in the first place. But they've got Freddie Kitchens in now, which is awesome and great. But they also have a backup quarterback, a new coordinator, and they're playing on the road against a Miami team that is surging. What I do, I'm starting to believe in this team again. I'm starting to believe in Flores. I'm starting to believe in Miami. They're on a win streak. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them in the first half. I'm not going to take them in the full game, but I can get them in the first half at -2.5. And I like Miami to be in control of this game at the half. I think everything is pointing to the Giants starting this game slowly. Injury to quarterback on the road, new offensive coordinator, logic, which will get you killed in this business. logic dictates that that they're going to start out slow at the very least. And I love the way Miami's playing. I love the way their defense is playing. So I think this is a great look by me here. Pat myself on the back. Love it.
It's so frustrating. So Pinnacle's pulled it.
Pinnacle's pulled it, eh? I just refreshed 365 and they still have it.
Yeah, they have, but it's at minus 130. You know what? Let me line shop for you here because I'm sure I could find, but I'll have to go to the books individually. First half minus 2.5. This is something that affects me and it hurts me, but I get angry when I miss out on an opportunity and I pretend that I no longer want the opportunity, not just in sports and everything. And I think your look makes a ton of sense.
Look, even if the best I can do is 130, I'm going to bet it because I'm just I'm too confident in it.
Okay, well, I'm going to line shop here. I'll just take a look at one more book here really quickly while I have this open here, and then I'm not going to sit here and line shop while the show is on, so we'll move on. But let's just see this right now. Here we go. Have they pulled this? No, wow. FanDuel's moved it to 5.5. Jesus. Wow.
Is there the first half?
No, full game. First half is 3.5. Oh, yeah, right. You're not going to get – this is a bet right away. All right, minus 2.5, minus 130 right now is available at Bet365. I am going to check out a couple other books, but you know, it's funny. It's funny that I should have just moved on it at minus 4.
Burgundy Bets is saying it's minus 120 at FanDuel.
There you go. No, it's not. That's the 3. I'm on FanDuel. The first half's minus 3.5 and minus 110. If you refresh it, I'm on FanDuel. Unless you're talking about DraftKings. Yeah, I'm going to have to let go. I'm going to let go. But minus 2.5, minus 130 at Bet365. And I will check out some other books as we go along. And I'm just very frustrated at this spot. Okay, let's keep rolling